Hi guys, welcome to Boxing Block Center, the home of Nigerian and African boxing. And please, if you're new to the channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now. So listen guys, this is ironic, this is crazy. I've been told, let me drink my stuff, that Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, I love in Vietnamese. I really love in Vietnamese. I mean, that's a Fury sustained an injury, in training. I don't know how true this is though. Because the reason why I'm saying it, because even though it's from a very good source, you see FBI guys who've given me so many informations, the thing is that Tyson can trick anybody to believe that he sustained an injury. The same way he did what he did. Remember when he faked an injury? Prior to the Deontay Wilder fight rematch. So this is about a play. This is the same thing playing right now. But I have to give a shout out to the BBC FBI guys that gave me the information, because the guy's a legit guy. Every information that he's giving me has come to pass. So this one might be one of those ones that always come to pass. Remember, I was the first one to break it out that Joshua Fury have both, like Team Joshua have signed their contract and wait for Team Fury, and that was the case. The same guy gave me information, so I'm not gonna doubt it this time around. The one thing is very interesting though. Tyson Fury's dad recently came out, saying that, listen, make the fight happen. Could it be that Tyson Fury's dad knows that his son has some sort of injury, okay, and maybe then trying to come out and act like as if the son wants it, or say, oh, get it on, Eddie Hearn, get it on, we're gonna have it. By the time Eddie Hearn presents the offer, they will say, whoa, I mean, Fury still has some things. Like, there's a reason why Fury is trying to pull out of this fight. Fury is trying to pull out. This is not something that we don't know. Fury has been trying to pull out, sustaining another injury. Is he a minor injury or a grave one? I think it might be minor, according to what I've been told, and I just don't know how true it is though. Fury might be off to his old tricks, but if that's the case, well, like, it should get better. I remember, like, I think I've doubted, something like this before. I remember when Joshua was set to fight Pulev the first time. Pulev put out saying that he sustained an injury, and when my contacts, did some investigation, because I know what's going on over in this hemisphere right here. Especially when you have guys that really trust you, believe in you, and love what you're doing, they just give you some information like that. Even the ones that the mainstream media don't have, BBC has it. That's what made this channel special. This is the reason why this channel stands out from every other channel on YouTube, because here is what you get arenas. It's a fact. We have people inside, inside Zanga where they do the thing. We know what they go on. So let's talk about it. So before I call our brother, because a lot of our brothers will have a lot to say about this. The first question is going to be how true this is. What's the source? Well. I might not reveal the person, because the person has given me a lot of information in the past and it came to pass. But I'm going to say is that, believe you me, Fury might have a minor injury. Fury might have a minor injury. And we're probably going to pull up a video to prove it. He sent me a video to prove it. But I'm not just into this conspiracy theories and like let's say, for example, the gloves situation and all that, gloves pandering and all this. Like I need to know the fact, But you can't really trust Fury because Fury has been a guy that's lied throughout his career. I mean, Fury lied about depression. Believe me, I understand that some of you guys came out the other day saying, "Listen, bro, why are you saying that Fury wasn't depressed? He was, bro. I know a depressed person when I see one. Fury, after getting juiced up and getting caught, after that like a critical fight, where then all of a sudden depression came. Why didn't the depression come before that? This is the big question. A lot of the Fury fans are not going to tell you this, and BBC is where you get to know what's going on right here. And if you want to know what's going on the ground, here's where you get to know it. Tyson Fury might deny it, but we'll see when the video comes out. Stay tuned, guys. Let me, of course, call our brothers to give their take. Who are the ones? Let me see. Adam Benny, you guys are. Wait, let me see. Adam Benny Smith said, "Come on, man, your channel is doing great. You don't have to clickbait, bro. What are you saying? What clickbait? Like, why should I clickbait for what? Am I not the first person that came on here to say that Joshua signed his contract, and it was announced. It got announced. So the guy's a legit guy, bro. Don't say anything like that." Bro, if you don't want to be removed from this place right now, I'm gonna put you on timeout for that. So let me call our brothers to give you a take on this. What they make of this. Breaking news, information coming in. Tyson Fury sustained a minor injury, and how true is this? I don't know. I wasn't there. Just been told. And my tendency is to report, and I'm doing so. So stay tuned, guys. Let's get it on.
Hello, my brother.
How you doing, bro? What's up? How you doing? How's everything? How's everything going with you, bro?
Hey, man. Everything is blessed, man. Salute to you. Greetings to the chat. Happy Easter Monday to everybody celebrating. I hope you guys had a nice weekend. Let's get it, bro.
Yeah, let's get it. So, news coming in. Info coming in from BBC ABI guys. I don't know if you know about BBC ABI guys, because if you're new to the channel, you might not know it. But if you've been around for a long time, you'll know so many of the informations given by them have been legit so far. In this case, I'm a little bit unsure because Fury is a trickster, So I was told Fury sustained an injury, a minor one maybe, but I'm doubting the real scenario if that's the case, or are we just being fooled right here? What do you make of this, brother?
I think, like you said, man, it could go two ways. Fury is a known trickster that plays a lot of games. He's pretended to be injured before big fights in the past. So if he does it again now, it's not going to be a surprise to me. And that's why the situation with Deontay Wilder, even though everybody chooses to sweep it under the carpet, he has a track record of doing stuff like that. But people still choose not to believe. But anyways, in this case, I honestly feel like Tyson Fury's side has been looking for every single excuse not to take this fight, this Anthony Joshua fight. They want to take the fight on one hand, being that they will make a lot of money and they stand a chance at becoming undisputed champion. But on the other hand, they keep talking about, we need to be active. We need to fight 2 times a year. It almost looks like Tyson Fury is spooked about getting in the ring after being away for like 1.5 years, as opposed to Anthony Joshua that has only been out for 6 months. So that is another reason why it looks like Tyson Fury is spooked about getting into that fight immediately. But like I said, he stands to gain a lot of money and the undisputed title if he goes into the fight. But most importantly, one of the reasons why I feel like Tyson Fury might be looking for an excuse to get out of the fight, even though he has already signed a contract, whatever, is that the arbitration, the fact that he's still in court with Deontay Wilder's legal team, and it's a legally binding agreement. So if he loses that arbitration, then he would have to either pay Wilder a lot of money, or maybe he will be forced to drop the belt, or he'll be forced to fight Wilder, which I doubt he would ever take that fight. So he might be forced to leave that title, and this would make him look bad in the eyes of the fans that are anticipating, the Fury AJ fans. So it's already cooking up. This is an allegation. I'm not sure if it's 100% correct, but he's already cooking up an excuse just in case he loses that arbitration. And then he'll be like, oh yeah, I got injured. Yeah, I'm just going to go figure out my situation with Wilder. And then Joshua can go fight someone else. So, man, until this fight is actually announced, date set, everything is all set up, and I find these guys having a press conference, I'm not going to put too much into it because there are so many obstacles.
Yeah, man, the same thing. The thing is that I don't trust Fury, because remember, this same guy, the guy that always give me the information, BBC ABI guys, I've always given me legit information. He was the first guy to tell me, listen, Joshua has already signed his contract, the part of the deal, and it's left for you to sign it. And that was the case. Joshua even came out and announced it, that you will be hearing from him soon. And all that stuff, until Fury's team tried to sabotage it, and then was forced to sign, they were forced to sign it. Like they had no other choice than to sign that contract. And now they're going to use another escape route, okay? What's the escape route? Escape route of now coming and saying, well, we want Tyson to fight this year with or without Anthony Joshua. He doesn't need Joshua. And then another backlash, and then come back and say, oh, we'll take Anthony Joshua as a tune-up fight or something like that. Bro, Fury's team are very cunning. Remember the game he played with Deontay Wilder. I was told that the person that leaked that information, the information of Fury being injured, okay, like Fury knew about it. Fury gave the permission to leak that information just to deceive the public. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna just come and beat my chest and tell you, bro. Like I know 100%. He's injured. I don't know, man. Can't tell you anything about that. But what I'm gonna say, BBC ABI guys are very much, they're legit. What they say. It could be wrong in Fury. Fury's a trickster. You never know. So let's just go with the narrative of Fury allegedly sustained an injury. But if that was the case, what do you think will happen to the fighter?
If Fury really did sustain that injury, We can be
A
sure
minor,
to
a minor, a minor injury. Minor injury. Like I said, a minor injury.
yeah, a minor injury. I just want you to be rest assured that he's not going to fight Joshua next if that happens, because he's already looking for an excuse not to fight Joshua. Talking about, oh, I've been inactive for 1.5 years, or it's going to be 1.5 years by July when that fight is scheduled. And now he's talking about an injury. That simply means that when he recuperates, he would look for a soft touch first. Okay. And that might be the situation where he's trying to neutralize the arbitration results. If it goes against him, if the arbitration judge rules in favor of Deontay Wilder, then maybe Fury would probably fight Wilder first. And then the winner can go into the undisputed if Joshua still has those titles.
Yeah, man. Didn't Fury fake depression to get out of the Klitschko rematch?
Uh-oh. You're going to get his fans extremely triggered because they don't want to hear that.
Well. Fury fake depression. For sure, he fake depression, bro.
He faked the depression thing. He faked the whole... Bro, listen, man. If Deontay Wilder came out today and said, oh, man, I'm depressed since I lost to Tyson Fury. I've been snorting cocaine, I've been drinking beer. Now I weigh 250 pounds. Guess what's going to happen? Everybody will ridicule him, including what's it called? Joshua fans, Fury fans. Everybody will destroy Deontay if he comes out saying that. So that just shows you the double standard that exists in this world. They would give Fury a pass for claiming that, I was depressed, even though he tested positive for nandrolone after the Vladimir Klitschko fight. He tested positive for a PED, and then he was supposed to serve the suspension by UCAD. He escaped, claiming he was depressed, came back out of depression. UCAD was about to open an investigation against him.
He also snorted cocaine, bro. Let's not forget about that part. He did snort cocaine.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, he was bragging about using cocaine, bragging about drinking pints of Guinness. Oh, I'll drink a pint of Guinness. I drink a pint of beer. Just talking about rubbish. The double standard is if Anthony Joshua, that's even good. AJ
Bro.
is good.
And Joshua is not safe in the hands of the British far right, bro.
No, I know.
In the hands of the British far right, Joshua is like a meat being cooked, But they're just waiting for Joshua. Joshua, according to them, Joshua defending his community was like stepping out of the boundary. Joshua going to a Black Lives Matter protest, something that the British people should be behind. I mean, including the British far right themselves, if they really believe that Black Lives Matter. I don't know. They will tell you all life matters. All life doesn't matter. I'm telling you, all lives matter. That's just a slogan to dismiss Black Lives Matter, because they do know, because they don't bro. What are you talking about, bro? These guys are wicked, man. I mean, if someone that enslaved you for more than 400 years, just without compensation, what race have been enslaved for more than 400 years, and those people never, even the Jewish people who were really badly treated, they are being compensated. That's for sure. Japanese people compensated. Were black people ever compensated? No. So what is wrong in trying to in trying to stand for what's right? Because all life matters, that's a fact. But in the eyes of the police, in the eyes of the systematic of the people running the system, that's not the case. That's just a fact. Whether you believe it or not, You know what's so funny right now? About the UK? Do you know the UK that has more coronavirus cases than the whole of Africa? Blocked Kenyans from going to the UK. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about when I say all lives don't matter. America has a lot of millions of cases. The British will never block America for more than a month, or it's not happening. They know that. Not them, like we say in Nigeria. So don't even come here and tell me that all lives matter when you know that that's not the case. You know?
See, you know what's going on. This is all about racism. Let's just say it how it is. It's all about
No,
racism.
it's a systemic racism.
Some
Yeah,
people-
systemic one.
and some people just feel like they are superior to other people, and it stems from a lot of reasons. Fact that we Africans, we were actually conquered by the Europeans, and we are still feeling the side effects till this day. So that is there, but that doesn't mean racism is right. It should be frowned upon with every single energy that you have. But like I was saying, the double standard that exists. Tyson Fury was given a pass, even though he lied to the world, and everybody just claimed, "Oh, we believe him."
You have to understand that Tyson, like the other guy said, Tyson Fury in America is a white man. He's seen as a white man. He's not such a gypsy.
Did you see how he was cheered, how he was supported?
Bro, Tyson Fury in America is seen as another white man. That's not the case in England. This is the war I'm talking about right now. Imagine Deontay Wilder. Listen, I'm not a fanboy of Deontay. Everybody knows that. But imagine Deontay Wilder coming out and talking about depression. Bro, nobody will believe him. People will say this guy.
Nobody will.
They will. I myself will come here and like I will laugh my ass. I say, nah, man, that can happen. Even though he might be passing the truth, like that might be happening, but people don't believe him. Imagine Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder snorting cocaine, failing the drug test. Imagine Tyson Fury failing the drug test, bro. Are you seeing what they did to Jeremy Miller? I understand Jeremy Miller is not a good role model at all. The guy is really a juice head. At the same time, look at how they took him out. If Tyson Fury were to do that, bro, they will only give him maybe maybe a year's suspension, maybe even few months.
No,
then
he's already done that, bro.
He buys way back.
Tyson Fury has already done that.
What are you saying?
Punished for it. And he wasn't even punished for it.
Look at Canelo, for example. Like Canelo fed, it's not about it's not Clem Butterall or something like that.
Clem Butterall, yeah.
Bro, do you even see anybody talk about it?
Nope,
no.
They're sweeping on the carpet, man.
Just imagine Anthony Joshua failed a drug test. The British media will hang Joshua dry. This is just what they do.
Oh.
This is what when we talk about systemic racism, we're not saying like you don't. For example, you don't like me. That's not racism. You don't like me. It's okay. You don't like me. I don't care if you like me or not. But when you systematically have a law that prevents my people from moving forward, from moving to a certain position, bro, that's racism. Racism. I don't like you, don't like me. Yeah. It's not really racism. It's just like, okay, I don't like you. It's like a discrimination. Yeah, everybody can go his way, bro. But when you have a certain law, systemic law that prevents certain people from moving forward or getting to certain positions, because you have to understand right now, we as like in the Western world, they've made all these black celebrities to be superheroes. How many European celebrities do you see that Europeans worship or look up to for leadership? How many? Musicians, sports person. How many do you see? It's not many. It's not even none. Politics is politics. Entertainment is entertainment. But in the case, in our case, we need these guys to speak up because, man, they have more voice. Because you as an individual, bro, they will make sure they pull you down. So Tyson Fury was given a pass in America, no doubt about it. Listen, I'm saying this because it is how it is. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being real, okay? I don't hate anybody. Everybody, if you know me, you know that. I don't hate anybody. I love everyone, regardless of where you're from. I don't have any hate in my heart or against anyone. But you've got to speak these things into existence. You've got to say it as it is. You've got to be open about it. Because I noticed something in the UK. They are not open about race relations and issues there. They are very, they hide it. You can tell by the people they follow. For example, what's this guy's name again? It's not P.S. Morgan or something like that, right? Imagine a black guy saying all those things that Piers Morgan has been saying. Imagine what will happen to the guy in the UK. Imagine. Just imagine. Or let's say an Asian guy, maybe a Pakistani, saying all those things that Piers Morgan say on TV. I understand that he talks. He's very harsh with politicians, and that's a good thing. But the way the guy talks and the way the guy behaves is not normal. Just imagine a black guy behaving like that, bro. They will hang him dry. They will call him all sort of names. They will say, "Why are you talking like this?" Man, we know already, man. Let's forget about that, man. So, Tyson Fury was given a very clear pass. No media today talks about Fury's past drug-related issues. No media today talks about the fake depression to pull out of Klitschko rematch. No media today is even addressing the boar meat saga. No media today is doing that. Only BBC and some sane medias are doing it. The rest are just butt lickers. Can I get an interview? I don't need to interview Tyson Fury. So I don't care. All I care about is Nigerian African fighters.
Bro, I need to come in real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Now, the Deontay Wilder glove gate allegations against Tyson Fury, and this is why I have a big problem with a lot of people. Even people that are non-Caucasian, okay, and this is not me trying to be extremely racial, but non-Caucasian Anthony Joshua fighter fans, just the fact that they hate Deontay, they don't even want to look into the allegations. They feel like, oh, Deontay is delusional. That's trash. The glove allegations can never be real. But if you go and look at what happened, you should have questions. And nobody has ever explained what happened with the gloves. Everybody just chose to sweep it away because they hate Tyson Fury. Because they hate Deontay Wilder. And then the Tyson Fury fans, obviously, they're not going to support Deontay. But also, the African fan base of Anthony Joshua and those that hate Deontay Wilder, they also supported the cheating of Tyson Fury, and this is a problem. So we are also used against our own.
Bro.
Where the problem lies.
I'm going to address that Deontay Wilder one. Like, I'm going to address it. Okay, that Deontay Wilder one is just that I don't believe that glove pandering stuff from Wilder. I don't believe it. Because the reason why I said I don't believe it, ask me why. Can you ask me why, bro? Adewale?
Why don't you believe it, bro?
Good question, bro. Good question. I love you for that, brother. Now, the reason why I don't believe is that after Deontay Wilder lost, okay, or let's go a little bit way back, okay. Before the rematch, after the first fight, Tyson Fury fought, he went to Saudi Arabia, did wrestling, did other stuff, did WWE and other stuff, and he faked injury. Wilder had no problem with that. Wilder focus was just to knock him out. Wilder even Deontay Wilder fanboys. I know you're a fanboy of Deontay Wilder for sure, but you're not you're a guy who is also objective. So I'm not gonna call you a fanatic, okay? I'm gonna say a Deontay Wilder fanboy. Maybe let's say A+ fanboy of Deontay Wilder. At least, bro. Bro, you know already, bro. Let me say you're A+ fanboy of Deontay Wilder. It's not a bad thing, okay? But the fanboy channels, okay, who talked about Wilder, who talked about Fury, they never mentioned anything. They never mentioned, when Deontay Wilder dropped Fury in the first fight twice, they never mentioned about, Fury's gonna cheat. They never talked about Fury pass. They never even put it, we have it, me right now. I'm bringing it out. I've been talking about it. I'm still talking about it. That shows I will never forget it. Forget it regardless of what happens when they fight. We can never let that slide. Just look at, for example, the Dylan White B sample. Okay, because I like Dylan White, okay, but it doesn't mean I want to forget about it, because we have to remember these things. We have to know what happened, like what's going on with it. You know, does this fanboy channels of water did not say anything. All they said was that, oh, I can't wait for the fight. Joshua is gonna be hung dry. Joshua has no option. Joshua, that was what it was. Just they were obsessed with Joshua, who is Joshua going to fight next? After Joshua lost, they say, oh, Joshua's not going to get it back. They have two kings now. What is the king? Bro, they were all trashing Anthony Joshua.
They were happy.
Forgetting the fact that Fury has death in his hands. He has a dark story, a dark past that a lot of the people don't want to talk about. Forgetting the fact, I'm talking about it right now. I didn't forget it. I remember it. Like I said, I have my boxing diary where I wrote all these things that happened, where it happened, how it happened, the date it happened, all those stuff. So many of you guys don't have that. You just go off maybe what is in your head, right? You didn't write all these things down. Did you write it down? You didn't. I wrote all these things down so that if everybody forget, I will not forget. So that's what I'm talking about right now. So let me finish. They all talk smack about Anthony Joshua. They all focus on Joshua. Then after Deontay Wilder lost, oh boy, you start seeing someone who's never covered boxing before, or who is not a boxing fan, even though he does MMA or whatever. This guy, I don't know what this guy. He's not King Pharaoh. Yeah. I don't know King Pharaoh. I mean, so. I'm making Pharaoh or whatever they call the guy. He came out with all this. Deontay Wilder did not even like, if that really happened, Deontay Wilder himself should have come out and said, this is what happened. He didn't come out until the majority of the Wilder fanboy channels started accepting the narrative that Fury cheated, and then they joined the bandwagon. That was how it is. So you see what I'm saying? That's why I don't believe it.
Bro, I understand what you're saying, but did you see the photo of Tyson Fury's right glove in the second fight?
You said?
The photograph of Tyson Fury's right glove in the second fight. Did you see it?
I've seen it, bro. Listen.
Did you see that it was dented?
Bro, I don't trust Tyson Fury. Okay.
Oh no, bro.
I don't trust Tyson Fury, but at the same time, we have to be sincere, bro. Yeah, I saw it. It looks suspect, but I don't.
So listen, why are people still doubting that he could have cheated? Why didn't they open that investigation?
Because like even J Diaz was there when Tyson Fury's hands were wrapped.
It doesn't matter, bro.
J Diaz was there. Even
that doesn't matter.
Why did
after that fight? A month after the fight, another fighter named Oshak Foster. He had his team discovered tampered gloves with his opponent in New York. So New York State Athletic Commission did not catch that. They had already signed off the gloves, and they let
it wasn't a month. It was like 9 months.
Yes, but it happened afterwards, right? Maybe I don't know. Maybe 7 months after.
It was about September thereabouts.
Okay, so you know about the story. So the fact that the commission,
I've been following the story as well.
Maojo, are you there? Maojo. Okay. I said that's Maojo and Winky. Is it Winky or Maojo? Winky.
Yeah. It's
okay, Winky. Okay, Winky. Let Adewale finish and then you can come in.
Okay.
Maojo is with us right here. Maojo, you're there, right?
Thank you, brother.
Continue, bro. Come on, Adewale.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, the fact that JDS was there and he didn't catch it, he should be fired. I agree. Do I agree with Deontay Wilder firing Mark Brilliant? Well, it's 50-50 for me, because from what I know from the outside, it looked like Brilliant was a decent guy, and then we don't know what's going on in camp. Now, the fact that a state athletic commission would sign off the gloves of the opponent of Oshak Foster, even though the gloves had been tampered with, eventually they had to change the glove, and Oshak beat that guy. That was what happened. But the fact that the boxing commission did not find out The same boxing commission did not find out other people that have cheated in the past, like Margarito against Cotto. There've been other glove tampering situations in the past that the boxing commissions did not find out. It's not a coincidence that Tyson Fury's team blocked the camera in the dressing room before the fight.
Bro, this is all conspiracy. This is all conspiracy theory. Let's assume everything is conspiracy theory. Was J Diaz not in the dressing room? Yes or no? When Fury's hands were being wrapped?
Gloves. Let's talk about the photograph of that glove. If anybody saw that photograph and you still decide to say, no, it's fake, explain how fake it is.
I'm not saying it's fake.
Is it Photoshop?
I said it looks suspect. Okay? It looks
doesn't it deserve to be investigated since it looks suspect?
Oh my God. Okay. Let me. Okay. Wike, come in.
Okay. Firstly, I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm also a Deontay Wilder fan as well.
You're a Wilder fan. I never knew. So we have to Wilder fans. Okay, good. No problem. No
Wilder fan as well. But
all good.
I don't like to be engaging myself or deceiving myself in some situations and some instances. Like I try not to. Like I try and be a boxing fan first before I start to just fanboy something or just ride on something. Right. So on this glove issue, this thing is actually very complicated. It's very, very interesting. If you look at the pictures from the second fight, it seems like something happened. It seems like there's some conspiracy and something. It seems like there might have been some tampering. All well and good, but do you know something? There's one very important thing that people aren't addressing here, and that's that in boxing, you are allowed to custom make your gloves. They don't really care about if gloves have a certain amount of padding on the knuckle area or not. They just care about the weight of the glove. So what I believe happened was that it's very similar to what happened with Mayweather and Maidana about like 2013 when they fought for the first time or something about. And Floyd Mayweather's manager, Lenny Ellaby, caught that Maidana's gloves had less padding in the knuckle area, and they objected immediately. They said, okay, we're not going to allow you guys use these gloves. It's not safe. The distribution of padding is all wrong and all that. But guess what? The commission said that as long as those gloves are 10 ounces, as long as they meet the requirements, they will allow you to fight in those gloves, right? And so what happened was Mayweather had to pay off Maidana not to wear those gloves. They had to pay them off not to wear those gloves. So I believe that is the most plausible thing that happened in this particular fight. Tyson Fury did not fight in the normal puffing gloves. He fought in custom-made gloves that had less padding in the knuckles. What Deontay Wilder's team ought to have done, and that's why JD's, I like the guy. Obviously, he's a very big Wilder supporter. You can see that his heart's really with Deontay Wilder and all that.
But believe me, I like McBrillion more.
No, I'm not really focusing on who I like more. And
I like McBrillion more, but it's okay. Continue.
I'm just saying, like I also probably prefer McBrillion, but I'm not here to call out who I like more, who I don't like more. But I think that his experience is very limited in boxing. He doesn't understand some things. He doesn't know some things. It's easy to pull a fast one on him. That's why when McBrillion gave the interview to these guys, Spencer Ferron and what's the name of that other guy again? I think his name is Adi. There's one other Nigerian guy that Spencer Ferron does an interview with. He said Tunde Ajayi, exactly. He said even if Tyson Fury put a cast in his gloves, JD's won't have caught it. He doesn't know anything about it. So I believe that's what happened. That's what I believe happened. They fought in custom-made gloves. It wasn't like, because you cannot do that. It's not possible. You can't do that. You cannot remove padding. So both gloves, if you watch the fight against today, watch it closely. You notice that Tyson Fury's gloves are very thin, and his both gloves is not one of the gloves. His both gloves, they are really thin. That's because they pick the gloves. There's a way they design the gloves so that they just get the weight. The padding there's no standard in boxing as to padding. So Tyson Fury knew that, took it to his advantage, and got more punching power That's really what happened. And another thing is, as a Wilder fan, I don't really like this narrative because it doesn't allow Wilder to improve. It doesn't allow him to look at what really happened. And because Wilder is a very sensitive guy. He's a very, very sensitive guy. Very, very sensitive. The fact that he believes that he lost his title by cheating and that Tyson Fury is avoiding the fight again, by claiming the contract expired, coronavirus, those things are really eating into Wilder. Wilder is again finding it difficult to build back his confidence. So as Wilder fans, what people want to do is, hey, champ, get yourself back together. See, it's good that you lost to Tyson Fury. It's good. Do you know why? Because Tyson Fury he has a claim to the lineal title. He's already a big boxing superstar. He has boxing skill. He's taller than you. He has more reach than you. He has better hand speed. He has the foot speed. He has the boxing IQ. He has everything over you, right? Okay, you lost to him. Now make sure that going forward, you don't lose to other guys in the future. Work on your game. Work on those things. Try and improve. That's what Wilder fans ought to be doing, because as they continue to perpetuate this glove gate thing, it holds Wilder back. And then finally, one more thing, importantly, right? Another reason why I think Wilder believes this thing.
Sunday, mute him, beg. I'll call your name, mentor. Mute him, beg.
Another reason I believe Wilder believes this. Another reason I believe Wilder believes this is because of the so-called doctor's reports. He said he stole 7-8. He told everybody that he has 3 different doctors that say that he sustained injuries in the fights that are not consistent with boxing. That is more than boxing. What he ought to have done in order to make the public believe him was first come out with that evidence. Bring these doctors out. It doesn't matter if the thing about experts and witness evidence. The thing about expert evidence is that you can have different expert evidence. So even if the majority of doctors say that those guys are wrong, or even if the majority of doctors say that they're right, there will always be contradictory opinions in when you're dealing with professionals. But the fact that you have credible people coming out and saying, see, I sustained this injury, it's not consistent with boxing, that will make everybody believe what you're saying. And possibly, they can now start to say, okay, we don't like this idea of inconsistency, because I think this is possibly a health issue in boxing.
You also remember, let's not forget about his costume statement, comment, saying that
his costume excuse. As far as his costume excuse, what happened if you watch the press conference? JD's was one that brought that up. That was JD's. JD said, I believe it's possible that his performance was affected by his costume. And Wilder, being somebody that's the most easy to convince and also possibly holding on to straws, probably said, okay, you know what, it's possible as well. And you know what, if you think about it, if you carry something weighing 40 pounds for 10 minutes and enter, is that the ideal thing to do? That's not what you're supposed to do. That will weigh anybody down. If that's actually possibly a legitimate reason, again, you don't really know, but that means that his strength and conditioning needs work. It means that his strength and conditioning coach, what's his name again? I can't remember. Like Joey Scott. It means they should probably review the kind of training that Deontay is doing. Because why will you say that you weigh something that weighed 40 pounds and that was what slowed down your legs? And then the other aspect of it is professionalism. Why would his team allow him to do that? Why would you do that? Why don't you go in the lightest thing possible? Why are you wear something that is going to slow you down or make you perform at below optimal capacity? So that's just my take.
Thanks, brother. Let me read the comments before I go to Adewale. No, I have to come to you again, Iwike, because you are yet to react to Tyson Fury, react to this, this rumor, of course, message delivered to me by BBC FBI guys. The same guys that told me that Joshua had already signed his contract to fight Fury. It was Fury who was delaying the fight, and we found out just a few days after that was the case. But in this Fury one, I'm not gonna just beat my chest and say, It's how it is. And because Fury is a very tricky guy. If he can like fake fake injury before, just to deceive Deontay Wilder, which ended up happening being the case because Wilder thought, oh, I'm just gonna go in there and beat this guy. Wilder didn't really respect Fury, but Fury got into his head, and that's what happened. So shout out to the BBC supporters in the house. Shout out to Usman Jibola. Shout out to, of course, you, Winke. Shout out to Tony Ibrahim. Shout out to Michael Kian, Eric Osarugwe, Iriogbe Edgar. Shout out to Gary Wizard Sleeve. Shout out to Lisa, Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Shout out to Hamzat Damilare. Shout out to Sunday Jude. Shout out to Stanley Ovidare, Shagun Aruleba. Shout out to everybody. But now I'm gonna shout out to my brother. Raphael Dawkins, man. What's up? How you doing, brother? Hope you well. So this guy said, do you think Fury cares what you think? Well, why should Fury care about what I think? Like, Fury is, he's got more money than me. He's got a very, very, very stable, stable life. I'm not asking for anything from anyone. For me, I'm good. I'm good on my own. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm good. I tell you that. So why should Fury care about me? He's a millionaire. I'm not. So why should he? But I have my listen, bro. God gave all of us a tongue, right? And we must express it. It is for a reason. So I have mine, and Fury has his. Everybody have their own. Nobody's fearing anybody. Fury is not paying my house rent. Fury is not paying anything for me. Fury is on his own. I'm on my own. So why should Fury care about what I think? If he cares, then the guy not really mumu. You understand? But one thing is certain: we must keep exposing Tyson Fury and what happened in the past. Like, let's not forget about it. We must never forget about it. Wike, what do you make of this though? On this news right here?
Well, Tyson Fury, as far as I'm concerned, I know that Tyson Fury is a trickster. He's a massive trickster. But there's one thing that I need you people to also be aware of, and that's that Tyson Fury is very unstable as well. So sometimes you people may think that he's trying to maybe play mind games or trick you or something like that, but Fury doesn't even know what he's going to do himself. He's that unstable. He's just somebody that he can wake up today and just say he doesn't want to fight Joshua against him. That's very possible. It's possible. With Tyson Fury, you don't know what he's going to do. He can just say that, see, I'm retiring. I'm tired of all this. I'm tired of Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren and Bob Arum. They don't want to get the fight together. Because that's basically what he said. That was his excuse for not fighting Wilder in December. He said he's tired, he doesn't care anymore, that he wants to move on because they had actually agreed to fight past the contract extension. So
imagine if, for example, Wilder, like Joshua were to say, I would never fight in the UK again. Just imagine.
I was thinking about that. I mean, what he said then, he was just talking absolute rubbish. Like, he was like, why did he say that? Like, what is the actual reason why he said? As in, absolutely unprovoked. As far as we know, nothing happened concerning the BBC. Even tried to give him Sports Personality of the Year last year. He finally has the fans behind his back. So
no, they weren't gonna give him though. They weren't gonna give him.
They nominated him.
He was not. He knew that he wouldn't get the award. That's why.
No, I don't.
How are they gonna give him, bro? Gonna give him that? Oh, let's say, thank you for losing weight. And thank you for losing weight and inspiring people when you are an athlete. If you call yourself an athlete, then that's what athletes do. Like, You have to be in shape. Like,
He's supposed to be in shape anyway.
you are paid to fight. And fighters have to be in shape, and you're the top. You're in the top league, so that's what you do. So why should they reward you over? Yeah, I don't know. Over being in shape. Like, I mean, beating Jotty Water on the other hand, I mean, is a good victory, no doubt. But I mean, well, I don't know if that like should guarantee you. I mean, I don't know, man. I think who won it? It's not Lewis Hamilton that won it.
Lewis Hamilton won it, but
so compare what Lewis Hamilton does and how he's been like what he's been doing outside his sport. I mean, I don't follow Lewis Hamilton's sport, or like it's not F1. What do they call it? Formula One, right? Like those people that drive this. What is it?
I think he broke Michael Schumacher's record. I'm not sure whether that
do you follow that sport regularly? Are you a fan of that sport?
I don't really follow it that regularly,
but I know about the guy because of what he does. What he does outside, his sport, like the humanitarian work is involving.
Like Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, the guy also joined.
He also puts in.
He also joined us during the NSAS movement.
NSAS, exactly.
So many things he's been doing. Like I admire that guy, Lewis Hamilton. I admire the guy, but I know a lot.
He's a real role model. Tyson isn't really a role model.
Bro, a lot of British people hate the guy, man. I tell you, man. Oh my God! If you go on Twitter right now, man. If you go on Twitter, anything that has to do with Hamilton, bro, like you see they coming, man. Oh my God, so disgusting.
They hate it.
We know the reason why.
Bro, they hate that guy. I mean, the far rights. Huh? The British far rights, they despise that guy a lot.
It boils down to racism. That's it.
Racism. That's what I'm saying. Even though he's missed, even though the guy is missed, You see what I'm saying? So that one drop rule still plays a part. That's why I respect people that listen, bro. Like I said, you can never know where you're going if you don't know where you're coming from. So anybody that represent his root, his origin, I respect them a lot. Like our brother Emmanuel Odiase. You see what he said? Have you watched the interview? What he said?
I watched the interview with him. Yeah,
how he identified himself. He said, it is Germany. Like, we already know what's up. He said, listen, if he were to be walking the street right now, people will look at him as a black guy, not as a mixed or whatever. So he identified as an African and a black guy. Finish. And it's part of it. So, like, you have to know where you're coming from in order to know where you're going to. So, that's what I'm saying. So, Lewis Hamilton is one of those guys that stand for the right things. The guy is one of the most, what the guy does. If Joshua do that, Joshua will lose fans.
Yeah.
Joshua will lose.
There was even something.
Joshua will lose a lot of fans. But when Joshua do what the guy is doing, I don't know. Joshua is scared to lose fans. Lose British fans, because he still has to fight. He still has to get money. Those guys, a lot of them want to see Joshua lose. Okay. The thing about British fans is that they will bankrupt. They will boycott you. They won't watch your fight. They will stream it illegally. They will boycott you. Like America, if they don't like you, they will still watch you just to see you lose. So, for example, the Mayweather effect and what Mayweather did in America will not be possible in the UK, because the UK, the far right British people are a different kind of racist. You know what I mean? A different kind of what about American rednecks? Those ones are triple rednecks. Okay. Because when they hate you, and they never support, and they never watch anything that has to do with you. This is what I'm saying. In America, they want to see you lose. At least, they want to see you lose. They want to see you get beat. That's how Mayweather capitalized on America, rednecks in America. That's how I capitalized on Mayweather. That's how I capitalized on it. In the UK, it will be possible because the far right, they are not joker. They are not jokes. Right? If they don't like you, they will never support you. They will never buy any of your pay-per-view or whatever. Like they will never watch any of your fights. Like they would stream it. They would stream it illegally. They would do everything to make sure that you lose. Bro, those guys are. They would even call. Do you know what happened during the? Bro, do you know what happened, bro? Do you know a lot of the far right guys? They called Matchroom to drop. They called Matchroom to drop Anthony Joshua after Joshua, declared his support for his community. Do you know that? Do you know that?
Yeah.
They bro, this guy, this is what I'm saying. They call Matchroom. They don't know that Matchroom works for Joshua. Joshua's the boss. That's why he calls it the landlord. Matchroom works for Joshua. Eddie Hearn was Joshua made Eddie
Hearn. Actually, let's be honest.
Without Joshua, none of these fighters will give Eddie Hearn a chance to do what he's doing right now. Even in America, because they see what Eddie Hearn did with Joshua. Eddie Hearn is a hardworking guy, but he needed Joshua to give him that breakthrough. Okay, the likes of Canelo right now are signed with Eddie Hearn. Why do you think they do that? Because of what they see he did with Joshua and the deal. Joshua is like, I don't know how many boxers I can, other than Floyd Mayweather, how many boxers can we count are really their own boss? Are really their own boss, like their own Deputy Shema. How many bosses can we count? Some might say, well, I'm my own boss now. Bro, you're not. You're still under somebody. Joshua is what you call a real landlord. It's a fact. And these guys, like, they called Matchroom and was like, oh, I dropped Joshua. I mean, I don't want to fake my British accent. I mean, it's horrible. And drop Joshua. My brother is what, So this is what I'm saying. Just imagine Joshua is not embraced by every citizens of the world, in the UAE, in America, in Africa. Just imagine if Joshua had only British people, bro. Joshua wouldn't be as big as he is right now. They will that comment that they made. They will make sure they bankrupt. They will make sure they boycott that guy to the point where the guy will ever have to beg to even get like because they see that they cannot really do anything. Like they can't affect Joshua because Joshua, you can. It's not possible. What they just said is that, listen, support your own. Why is it so hard? By the way, it's so funny when you see like okay, let's talk about, for example, IFL TV now. How many black guys work as media, or let's say work as presenters for IFL TV? How many? None, right?
I don't know any.
Where it's not, bro. It's not like there used to be one. I know it's not. This is what I'm saying. But the use Coogan is putting his people, his Asian guys, in a position, right? You see, the same thing with what I have right now. When I grow up, I'll put my Nigerian brothers and African brothers in a position. But nobody's talking about that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that. Yeah. The thing is that I'm still like way back. I'm still like, bro, there are so many British guys that are like, you over here, me, I'm here. But I'm very comfortable where I am because I've got Nigerians, Africans, and global citizens of the world who respects me as a human and appreciate my work. I've got them. So I don't need far right supporters. If you like, support. If you don't like, no support. Now your head, now you know. As long as I've got my Nigerian, African brothers behind me, I've got my people in America. You have to know Nigerians are everywhere. Even a lot of Nigerians that follow me are in America, in the UK, in Poland, everywhere, almost everywhere, bro. So you see what I'm saying? So this, like, can the British media boycott me now? Can the British people boycott me? No, they can't. A lot of them never follow me. They don't follow me. One, I'm not British. I don't have a British accent. Like, for example, the Americans, the same. I'm not American. I don't have American accent. I'm a hardcore Nigerian boy. You know what I mean? A hardcore Nigerian boy. All the way from the Benin Kingdom. I'm a hardcore Nigerian boy. So I've got my people, my Nigerians worldwide, Africans worldwide, who support me. And this is why when some people write me, oh bro, interview this guy, bro. I'm not going to force anybody for interview. If I like one of our brother wrote me today. I'm not gonna mention his name, but he wrote me today. Say, bro, have you talked to this guy? I said, I wrote this guy 2 years ago. The guy might have Nigerian heritage, but the guy is using Nigeria for clout. So I don't use Nigeria for clout or Africa for clout. This is why you see me. I respect guys like Israel Adesanya, Kamaru Usman, Francis Ngannou. Those guys, they are through and through African and represent where they're from. They are not doing it because this is the trend now. Because being African back in the days was not cool. Now being African is cool. Okay? Things are moving. Bro, so many of our brothers back in the days, they didn't even claim they're African. This is how bad it was. Until we, the original men, came and said, listen, bro, we change that narrative. So respect the original man, bro. It's just how it is. We have Maojo in the house. Maojo, what's up?
Yeah, bro, I'm good, man.
Sorry, man, I was just ranting, but you know how it be now. Eyes Island.
Yeah, we're all right.
But by the way, what city are you? What city are you in Ireland? What city?
It's called Portlish.
Portlish.
Yeah.
I also be in Ireland. I also at Ireland.
Yeah, that would be nice, man. You'll be very welcome, man.
Yeah,
you'll enjoy it.
That's what we're gonna meet. Don't worry, we gonna meet. I'll holler you.
No worries, man. No worries.
You too much. So now, what do you make of this this stuff right here? Is it? I mean, you and I know that. I don't know how legit it is. Fury is a trickster, but what if Fury has a minor injury in the camp? So what do you think happens to this fight?
Well, for me, I mean, like you said, this is unconfirmed. Actually, give me a second. Just one sec. So this is really not confirmed at the minute. But like you said, what if? To be honest, we know Tyson Fury, man. And for me personally, I think it's gotten to a point where I really wouldn't take Tyson Fury seriously. In all honesty, I've said this many times. I wouldn't take the guy seriously. And if it is true that he suffered an injury, it would depend on the kind of injury we're talking about. And if it is minor, and the fight is going to be around July, if the fight is ever going to happen, I don't think that should be an issue at all. I still believe that they are looking for a way to come out of this fight. But I'm not going to, to get out of this fight, but I'm not going to assume that this injury is real, or because it's not confirmed anywhere else. And even if he comes out to say it himself, that, oh, I'm injured, he's done this before. Before the Wilder second fight, he did the same thing. He faked an injury and then all of these things. So I don't think that anyone will be surprised if he comes up and say that, oh, I'm injured. I don't think anyone will be carried away. I don't think that Anthony Joshua will be looking at him and saying that, or thinking that, oh yeah, Fury is injured, so definitely I'm going to go in there and knock him out. I think that the team, AJ's team, and everyone knows now that don't believe whatever he says. Just prepare for the best Tyson Fury. I think that as long as AJ and his team can have that, just have that in their minds that, listen, we are preparing for the best Tyson Fury. We don't care if he's got an injury. We don't care if he's faking an injury. We don't care. As long as he's going to come on the day, he's going to actually take the fight and he's going to get in the ring. Just prepare for the best Tyson Fury. You see, when it comes to Tyson Fury, man, uh, he's, I don't know, he's not a stable guy. You know, 1 minute is okay, the next minute it's talking about Jesus Christ, the other minute is telling people to F off. So like the guy is not very stable. Um, I would imagine, I would want to assume that that guy is probably bipolar, to be honest. I don't know if he's been diagnosed, but I think the guy is bipolar. So whatever games they're playing, whatever, it wouldn't matter. I mean, he can come up and say he's got an injury. It really doesn't matter. I don't think anyone at this stage will fall for that. Not even his fake fans, because I keep saying Fury don't have fans. What Fury, the people supporting Fury are simply Anthony Joshua haters. So it's not like Fury has got true, honest, genuine fans. You know, they're just supporting Fury because who else are they going to support right now? You know, with the amount of hate they have for Anthony Joshua in the UK. I'm talking about those guys. You know them. You know the guys I'm talking about.
Now,
So,
sorry to interrupt, bro. Like, you know, when I say, like, the reason why I understand, some of you guys are saying you are mentioning names of the boxers. Sorry, the boxers, the boxers that I say where I cannot force them to interview, bro. I know who is real and who is not. Let's hear our brother Emmanuel Odiase talk about his identity, how he sees himself, how people see him, okay?
yeah.
And why he's accepted who he is. Now, you guys should listen, okay? Listen, I like the fact of visited Nigeria before. Have you like traveled to Nigeria before, like just for vacation?
My guy, I'm never.
So you
I'm
never
so
done
sad
that.
about it.
So what do you wait for?
Yeah, you know, growing up with 3 brothers,
Yeah.
2 parents, hardworking parents, we never had much. Like we grew up not having much for German, for being in Germany. Like other kids would have more than us, but my parents worked their butts off all the time. My father, hardworking man. My mom, nurse, hardworking mom. So we never had like the resources to go to all fly out, because there would be no food for like 3 months for my family if we would do that. So even my father, he didn't fly out for like more than 20 years, and he couldn't even see his mom when she died. Before she died, that was so sad for me. But I feel like nowadays I gotta go. I don't care, this summer or next summer, I'm going definitely, because you have to see where you come from. I have to see my origin, like, and I feel more African than I feel German, if you understand, because I feel black. When I walk on the street, people look at me. They look at me like I'm black. They don't look at me like I'm white, like I'm German. So yeah, I'm black. I'm African.
Okay, that look like you missed. So you heard it from our brother Emmanuel Diase, what he said. So this is what I'm saying. Like, the reason why you see me BBC, like I'm here to interview some of the people you guys want me to interview, is because those people have identity crisis. Okay, I'm not going to interview someone that I know he's going to use Nigeria for clout. Okay, I will not interview someone that I know is going to use Nigeria, Africa for clout. Now you see, oh, everybody like African, Africa is popping. No. Some of these guys are fakes. They might be black as the, I don't know, as I mean, like black as this my cap, but still they are like, they are these people that are fake. Okay, so I'm not going to interview any of those guys. Like I've told you guys. Even there is one particularly that I wrote 3 years ago, and 3 years ago, the guy is not a star or anything. The guy saw my message, he ignored it. Why did he ignore it? And the same guy said, oh, I cannot give interview out now, but he gave IFA TV interview. Then he gave the other one interview. Bro, forget about that, man. These guys, they might be Nigerians because their parents are Nigerian, but these guys, especially the ones in the UK, some of them are what you call Uncle Tom, okay, or Kun, is a fact. Other than Joshua and some other guys that I'm not mentioning right now, the rest are Kuns. It's a fact. I know this guy. So please don't come to my DM and tell me I should interview cons. I'm not interviewing cons. If you don't know where you're coming from, you can never know where you're going. Don't use Nigeria for clout. Don't seek the help of Nigeria, or don't say, oh, I need Nigeria more help. No. You are not Joshua. Okay? You're not. Joshua loves Nigeria with all his heart. It's a fact. You don't. You just want the clout. You just want to belong. So please don't use it. I don't care if you're born, if your parents are Nigerians, don't use it. Because if IBBC used Nigeria for clout, I wouldn't be where I am right now. People that know me know I'm a Nigerian through and through. Okay? It's the fact. I might be in another country. I respect the laws and everything. I follow the rules. I don't hate anybody at all. But I will never betray my own. That's a fact. So, it's how it is. So, please, people that keep writing me, say, investigate this guy. Interview this guy. I don't interview coons. People that use Nigeria for clout. It's a fact. If you're legit, I will know. I know Nigerians who are legit. Our brother or Emmanuel Dia said, you know that guy's a legit guy. Our brother Oluwachon Showa, you know that guy's a legit guy. Our brother Efia Jagba, you know that guy's a legit guy. Our brother Rafak Bajari, you know that guy's a legit guy. Should I continue like I'm talking about legit guys that are not using Africa or Nigeria for clout? But the rest, some of them, bro, they use Nigeria for clout, and that's how it is. Anyway, continue my audio. Sorry, I had to edit it out because I've been getting a lot of messages telling me invite this, interview this guy. I don't interview Kun. Remember that? Can't interview Kun. Majo, what's up?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, man, I need to head out because, man, I don't time for this stuff. They tell me say interview, so like the people they said they go tell me say some will tell me say and brother, I never get time to interview now, but you go give IFA interview. You never. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If you want to grow, charity have to begin at home. Okay, don't follow Joshua's footsteps. You and Joshua are not the same. The way Joshua loved Nigeria, you don't even know the inner. You don't even know the background of how Joshua wanted to go to Nigeria, represent Nigeria back in 2008, represent in the Olympics. Before he got fucked up by the corrupt team there. You don't even know that. You don't even know what Joshua did during the pandemic. How he sent help without even announcing it. Okay, help. He sent help. What did you do? What did you do? Nothing. So I beg. Tell me rubbish. Say me I go to interview will be say me he go sell us out. Slavery would have been possible if there were not cons in the house. It was possible because of that. Anyway, more forget about that one. So these guys are cons. Because you are born in the UK, and your parents are Nigerian, doesn't mean you love Nigeria. You might claim, oh, I'm Nigerian when it suits you, but when it doesn't, you claim you're British, bro. I don't want to hear that misidentity.
We've seen.
I need people that are clear, like Emmanuel Odia said. Mother German, father Nigerian, but he's telling you right now, I am an African because this is how I'm seen by the people. When I'm outside, people don't see me and say this guy. No, the same thing. I'm telling my son, you're a Nigerian first. You don't hate anybody, but remember that because society don't see it like that. Systemic racism exists whether you like it or not. And it's been existing for a long time, even before I was born. Before that. What are you saying? So,
identity crisis.
No, it's not identity crisis. Some of these guys, they want to claim. Even there's. Let me just go there. Even there's this guy in the UK that was born in Nigeria for Bonao. He went to the UK when he was young. I wrote this guy. I know that's a fun. Let's get this stuff on. They got a phone for me saying the year which I talk. Oh, you don't understand which I talk. I don't just give me this guy. I say that so that just say, we're kung fu about some people are just coons, some Nigerians are coons. But thank God, say majority of us we know ourselves. If not, Nigeria will become another coon country. Thank God. I mean, the country, of course, is in a very bad state right now. Okay, we know leadership stuff, but at least the majority are not coons. Because if to say the one way be sending the boxers, they go quick rep UK, but they go forget about where they from. I'm not saying you are not from UK. You can rep anywhere you from, but don't forget, say man, you need the people back home. Because if Kasala boss right now, the British people don't go wrong, come defend you. Now we not go come here. Nigerians go defend you. The British go like, they will leave you say, you know, just want to pass and you know how many boxers that go, you know how many boxers that represent the UK. Should I tell you one story right now? Let's say a month plus ago, I got in touch with one lady like that. Okay, she's from the UK. So she wrote me on this. She can't write me. Now use speech talker. She can't write me for WhatsApp. Can't tell me about one Nigerian boxer. Okay, say whether I know whether I feel get in contact with her. I can say I know the guy. So what do you want me? He can say I can say but I never get the contact. But I feel find the contact. He goes to me he want the guy. So as I can't look the guy now whole school boxer. Well. Now one of those guys will be saying, man, yeah, what about for UK? We represent UK. So the guy now, as I couldn't look the guy record, oh boy, the guy come out. The guy don't represent Nigeria. You know everyone not Nigeria. Now when it's suit and that, but I can't say, man, hey, that was what you know. Like, man, I know how to get the contact of that guy, but I just said, no, I cannot get it, please. I'm sorry. You know, BBC. We don't deal with cons here, man. You know, we just deal. We represent what we represent. I cannot change it. You know. Now in return, I say, man, like to get Bali for Western world. You know me say, man, you don't belong. Go. But like leave yourself open. Now your generation go suffer them. If you not tell them, see where they come from. Not teach them. I mean, to love her, or not to just tell say you're from there, but teach them how to love her also as well. No, anyway, sorry, brother. Don't talk too much. My Joe, come in, bro. Sorry. My Joe, are you there? Adewale, are you there? I think the connection is. The connection went off.
I'm here now.
Okay. Continue, bro. So sorry.
I understand, man. It's all good. I mean, it's your platform, so you can interview whoever you want to interview, man. It's your platform, to be honest.
Yeah, man. Know. I'm building Nigerian African boxers, but those that claim their origin, not those that that need it for benefit, just for support. It's a fact.
Yeah. Anyway, coming back to the issue of Tyson Fury, bro. I don't know, man. I don't just like the many shades. It's like there are too many shades right now to this fight, and I just know I'm not happy with how the thing is going. But good news is, at some point this week, the Earn has said that they're going to reach an agreement. I listened to Sporting Icons this afternoon, and it was saying that it's between Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. So they may not make the announcement immediately, but at least they will hopefully this week or next week they will definitely establish a location. And I just think that as soon as they do that and they get the date, they should announce it. So if Fury pulls out after the announcement, then we all know that he really didn't want the fight. So all this injury this, injury that, Yeah, I don't just believe those things, man. This is Tyson Fury we're talking about, you know. So you get what I'm saying?
Yes, bro. Adewale, are you still with us? I don't know if they're still with us. Let's see.
I don't think so. I heard some of the things Adewale said earlier on. Well, I just disagree with a whole lot of things.
Adewale is still here. Adewale is still
He's
here.
here, okay, he's here with us. Right.
Adewale, how far now? Okay, I think he's busy. Yeah, how far?
Yeah, I do.
So before we Vermouth, what was your last take on this, brother?
Man, at the end of the day, man, I just want people to just keep it at the back of their mind that Fury is an absolute trickster and unstable guy, just like the two previous guys explained. And you don't need to put too much meanings into the things he does. If that fight, if the press conference begins, then believe that fight is going to happen. But until then, man, just don't raise your hopes, man. And this is why boxing is taking an L right now.
Yeah, boxing is taking an L. MMA, UFC, bro, so many W's, man. Damn it. It's even sad, man, to even talk about it. My Joe. Or do you want your last take before Vermouth, brother?
My last take, I totally agree with what Adewale just said there. You know, they've turned this boxing thing into a joke. You know, they've turned it into a joke. And you know the annoying thing, right? Especially with these top heavyweight or top boxers, not even in all divisions, the top ones, they get paid a lot of money compared to the MMA guys. They get paid a whole lot of money. Yet they don't even, I don't know, it's annoying. It's annoying.
Bro.
Look at UFC. Big fights after big fights. Massive fights after massive fights. And how much do they even get? Look, Ngannou got 500,000. And in boxing,
500,000. Never reached what you just used to lose. Wow.
Can you imagine? And Joshua is getting 80 million, 20 million. Wilder's getting 25 million, 30 million. Fury is getting 30. And it's just annoying. And they still, I just think for me, right, this Tyson Fury guy is being pampered too much. His story has been believed. His lies, not even his stories, because for me, those things, he just made a whole lot of stories. He might have suffered depression at some point, but I don't think that the whole episode started with a depression. What happened was he docked Klitschko, and what led him into depression was after dodging Klitschko, then Anthony Joshua started reigning in the UK. And
but you forgot. But bro, you are forgetting that Fury failed a drug test. You forget that or what?
Yeah, he failed a drug test
after that Klitschko fight. You know, he failed a drug test. You forgot. How you forget it?
Yeah, but not for the Klitschko fight though. So
after that Klitschko fight, he failed a drug test.
Right. The situation, what happened then was, you know, the fight before Klitschko, right? He was tested after the fight. But you know, UCAT, they don't release their results on time. So the result was released after the fight against Klitschko. He didn't fail for the Klitschko fight, but the result came out after the Klitschko fight. He failed the one, I can't remember the name of the guy he fought before Klitschko. That was the one he failed, not the Klitschko one. You get what I'm saying? But I believe at the end of the day, if he's a drug cheat, you know, who knows? In all honesty, who knows?
Bro, he is. He's just being swept under the rug. You know, he is. He is for sure.
Yeah,
it's not maybe, he is. So that's why I always say Team Joshua should be very watchful and must be very watchful of Tyson Fury. Every move, they must.
BBC, you know what? I don't just want to be a conspiracy theorist, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you see the way the guy is looking, he's losing so much weight. I'm thinking this guy needs to be tested right now. Seriously, I don't think that the way he's looking right now, he's looking fantastic. I don't think all that is down to training, you know. I'm sorry,
but Tyson Fury is taking one L of a drug that even self, I myself, I'm beginning to think like Adewale is right with what he says in some of the things, bro. But how can you like? Okay, let's say. So you post the video in February, okay? You looked, you looked
like a whale. You probably look like a whale.
Okay. I don't want to use it because but you look like that, okay? And then fast forward a month plus later, you look like, like I don't know, man. What should how should I describe the guy right now? I mean, let's say he's in the fight. He's in the fighter ship.
Yeah, it looks like Usain Bolt, man.
Yeah. Okay. Good. It looks like a Usain Bolt. Okay. Now, so how do you explain that? Okay, we know that Fury might have that maybe he took that video last year. I just can't wait for this fight to be over with so that we can move on to better and bigger things, because I just feel like Tyson Fury fight against Anthony Joshua is just gonna be emotional, because I'm gonna be emotionally attached to that fight because Joshua is Nigerian. I have to support my own. That's a fact. And
Joshua is a good guy. He's a stand-up guy.
A lot of people are gonna, a lot of the far right British fans are gonna support Tyson Fury, no doubt. Everybody knows already. So the fight is going to divide the country, the nation. So Joshua needs the support of Africa.
And he will get it.
To pull through. Yeah, he will. He will get it. To pull through. He needs the support of the global civilized individuals. All over the globe to pull through, because the far rights from the UK are not giving Joshua are not going to give him any chance at all, and I'm not going to support it. Even if Joshua beats Fury, they are going to come up like, bro, they're going to come with a lot of excuses. I'm already seeing right there, bro.
Have you noticed something else, right? Now, I want you to watch this. One of the tricks they've been playing, Team Fury. When John Fury had his mad rant for 30 seconds, he was saying that he said something about fighting Joshua once. He said, we'll fight Joshua next and we'll go to the next fight. And they've been talking about that. Remember, I told you a while ago, I think it was about 3 weeks ago, that they're not going to fight Anthony Joshua twice. So I think Team Joshua should make that contract.
Bro, if Tyson Fury, like, this is another topic again. We are gonna talk about this. Okay, we are gonna talk about it because we need to address it. The question will be: will Tyson Fury fight Anthony Joshua for the second time if he beats him? Because the possibility, after all, Tyson Fury is a good boxer, so the possibility of him beating Anthony Joshua is let's say 50% or 60%. Okay, so it's not like Joshua is just gonna go in there and blast him out and beat him up like that. No. Fury is a good boxer. Like, he knows what he's doing.
Of course.
But the thing is that if Tyson Fury beats Anthony Joshua, bro, listen, I sincerely believe that this guy will not give Joshua any rematch. He's going to retire and let the contract expire, come back in the next. Bro, this guy has been playing this game for so long. He learned it from who I say learn it from. I'm not gonna say learn it from Klitschko, because Klitschko for everyone. This guy learned from
himself. Seriously.
No, not from himself. Not from himself. You know that Fury come from a family of gangsters. You know that?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Bro, Tyson Fury come from a family of gangsters, bro. That is like,
and he's a
natural bro. That is a pure gangster, man. That guy, that is a pure gangster. Even his uncle Peter, like, that's a pure gangster out there. So gangsters are like, they have their own way, okay, of doing things. They can be the biggest trickster you will meet, okay. They can also be very serious as well. Tyson Fury might not have that gangster lifestyle in him. He grew up innocent and all that stuff, but he does have that trickness, that tricky mindset, that tricky ways in him. So bro, that guy, he will not fight Anthony Joshua for the second time. He's not doing it.
If there is,
He's not doing it.
BBC, if there is one thing I know,
So I cannot wait. Like that's why I will pray. I mean, if that Joshua should win this fight, once Joshua wins this fight, then I will personally say Joshua should just let the best go and retire. Like play the same game, but Joshua will not do it because Joshua is a warrior. You know, so Warriors don't just back out because no. Joshua said he still got 5 years in the game, and you know I had problem with that, but with the likes of Emmanuel Diaz, who I see as the next future heavyweight world champion, bro, let Joshua retire if he wants to retire. After he achieves his aim, 4 years from now, retire. Let the another next great Manodiasa take over. I know there are other fighters there. We have David Adeleye. We have Ajagba is also on the way. Ajagba is talented. He's a monster, but I don't know if the team is with like wants to really. Because Ajagba fights anybody. It's just that, you know, in America, they love to give you opponents that you can beat.
There's no party record, yeah.
I believe that after this fight, Bran Howard fight, this weekend, okay, this upcoming weekend, after this fight, Ajagba should demand for the big fight. You know, so that Ajagba can get there. Because Emmanuel Diaz, for example, like I was saying, you know, you also have a brother Rafa Kudere there. Or Diaz, for example, if he were to sign with AJ Boxing, you know they're gonna move him fast. You know already. There's a star written in him already. Akpajori. Yeah. You see them, a star. The disadvantage that Akpajori has. Oh my God, why is this UK number calling me all the time? And if I pick it now, the guy he will mute it. See what I'm saying? Like if I pick this guy, this caller will just be this one. He'll be calling me all the time, and when I mute it, when I pick it up, he will mute it from the UK. Bro, talk if you want to talk, and stop muting the call when you call, man. And what for you? Yeah, it's a fact. Like you just call me, and when I pick it up, he mute it. So I don't understand. I don't even know who he is. So like I said, there are stars coming on right now. Oh my God, this guy should just be stopping me, man. So, stars coming on right now. You know what I mean? So, Josh, like, if Odiase, for example, sign a deal with AJ Boxing, you know he's moving quick, and you know he has star all over him. There's star written all over him already. You know. He can speak English fluently. He can speak German. He can attract German fans. Bro, good. He can conquer the British boxing. He got the looks. He got the height. He got the movement, bro. The guy is one. The guy, you see the speed already. The footwork. You see the footwork. He has some underrated power as well. Now you see our other brother, a monster in America, Akpajori. Another one. Okay, another monster again. Okay, Akpajori has to work on his footwork. We know that, but he's a monster. Like, bro, that guy punch you, you are going to sleep. It's a fact. If that guy hit you, even Frank Sanchez when he sparred Akpajori. When Frank Sanchez sparred Akpajori, bro, Frank Sanchez, you guys know Frank Sanchez has fought more than 200. He's had more than 200 amateur fights, right? But against Akpajori, who is new to the game, Frank Sanchez boxed around. He didn't want to trade with Akpajori because he knows Akpajori carried that power. When he lands, you're going to sleep. But I don't want Akpajori just to depend on his power because I know he has already. So that's why I always talk to him, tell him, bro, I bet have something you like. That movement made a day. So I'm impressed by Emmanuel Diaz, impressed by Akpajori. These are stars, man. Impressed by Ajagba. I just want Ajagba after this one, Ajagba to go for a big fight. I'm impressed by, I don't know, like Adeleye for now. I like Adeleye, but I just feel like Frank Warren is going to do the same thing he did with and I don't like that, bro. I mean, they gave him a bomb to fight in his last fight, bro. I don't know, like a bomb, bro. Why are you giving a monster like that bomb? if you want to fight Gorman, fight good opposition, get to that position and beat Gorman. Because if you fight bums, okay, and especially guys that are just making their pro debut, like you fight them and beat them, it's good, looks good on the record. But when you meet Gorman, who is a different breed, forget about Gorman getting beat by Dubois. The guy is a skillful guy. Nathan Gorman is a skillful guy. He's got more tools in his arsenal than David Adeleye.
Talking about Adeleye, I see lots of lapses in his game, man.
The guy is powerful.
Too many lapses.
The guy is very powerful. Adeleye is powerful, but I think so. He has to work on so many things, man.
The direction every boxing is going, you can't just rely on power alone anymore. Not anymore. Seriously. Not anymore. Not just power, And Adeleye is not as powerful as Wilder. You go on.
No, this is what I'm saying. He's not as powerful as Wilder because Wilder was knocking bombs out with just one punch. Adeleye is not doing that. Adeleye needs combination to knock you out. So it means the power is not like Deontay Wilder's power. He's not even like Joshua's power because Joshua, remember, Joshua was knocking guys out with just one punch. Like you touch it like that, boom, out. Adelaide is not like that. So that's why he needs to work on that foot. That footwork is not there. I'm not seeing any footwork.
The footwork is not there. The head movement is
zero.
It goes in straight lines.
Zero movement, zero footwork. So imagine fighting a guy like Nathan Gorman who's got footwork, movement. Bro, the guy is good. Forget about the fact that Daniel Dubois beat him. Daniel Dubois beat Gorman because of the size and the power, because of the size and the reach.
And Gorman was going through a lot. Did you know that?
Dubois beat him. Yeah. Gorman was even doing low damage here until Dubois overpowered him. So then they meet Joe the Juggernaut, a guy who has more gas than him, a guy who is stronger, a guy who is you know what I mean? So he met Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce like telling him, "You're still a baby in this game, man. Let me teach you a lesson. What I'm gonna do to you? I'm gonna blind your eye. I'm gonna do some damage to one of your eye. So then you learn to respect your elders, man. That's crazy. Joe Joyce is a monster, man. Like he doesn't get enough credit as well, But this guy's a monster, and I'm just excited about the heavy division. It's just that I don't want to see this time around. I don't want to because the heavy division right now is so vast. It's so good. Imagine we have the fights we want. We should be getting 5 mega fights a year for what we have right now. Like 5 both domestic and elite level fights. We should be getting 5, but we're not getting that one. You're just getting guys fighting bombs and guys wanting to dog fights. So only Joshua wants to fight good fighters. Only Joshua. Let's say you have Joshua. You have Joe Joyce. You just want to fight. You just want to fight good fighters. The thing is that Joe Joyce, because it's not a huge draw like that, and I don't know. The same thing I'm saying, a lot of British don't like Joe Joyce. The same thing I'm saying. I don't just know why, because Joe Joyce is the nicest guy you can ever meet. So nice and so open-minded, bro. So I just don't know, man. Maybe it's just it's the British thing. Maybe they don't like you because you don't look the part, or you look the part but you're not fast enough, or they want you to be fast, and good and these, not elusive. Everybody's got their own gift, For example, Ugono is a fast, elusive, ferocious guy, but he cannot box with Joe Joyce. This is what I'm saying. So those guys, man, they should give Joe Joyce a little bit of credit. It's a sad scenario, the board. Man. Now, Joe.
Yes, bro.
You say you did what is it gonna Polish, Abi?
Polish.
Portlish, boy. I'll go how to spell Portlish. Portlish or Portlish.
Portlish.
Okay, Portlish. Okay, Portlish.
Portlish. So
Oh.
port.
Yeah.
Port, then
Yeah.
lish.
Okay. Oh, Portlish. Okay. I said Portlish. I was like, what's kind of Polish or something like that? Wow. No, wow. Anyway, but how they treat you guys out there, man? Good, huh?
Say that again.
I said, how they treat you guys out there in Ireland?
You know, funny enough, like before I came down here to Ireland, like I heard so many things about Irish people and all these kind of things, negative things. But that's why sometimes it's not a good thing to hear what people say and make your conclusions. But the people here, so far, man, Irish people are good people, man. They're great people. For me, they are better. I'm sorry, for the British guys, but they're better than the British guys, man. I mean, like I lived in England for 60 years, so I know UK very, very well.
This guy says they're better than the British guy. Why would you say they're better than the British guy? Like British consists of doesn't British consist of Scotland, Wales, England, and Northern Ireland, right?
Make I switch to broken. That one will be private conversation. Trust me. That thing we are talk there, private conversation. But
anyway, me are you going yan after this? Me I go yan, about that one. I just want to know because I don't really know much about the Irish like that. So I know some they get so similar something happened to them. You understand? Maybe say happened to us, but like not be to our own extent. You understand? But something similar like that happened to them. We see like almost like boy.
That's not why they nice are because they understand what we go through. You understand? At least some of them, not all of them, but some of them understand. So when you yarn with them, you go realize they much more open-minded and they more understanding. Because they know some of waiting we don't go through or waiting we they go through because they are being through some of these things as well. Some not as bad as we experienced, but then they don't experience some things too. So when you're young with them, they are reasoning much better than the English folks who I don't deal with, if you know what I mean. You see, English folks, they get this mentality of trying to be a boss, like we're on top and you are beneath, if you know what I mean. They have that mentality that we are on top, you are beneath. But Irish, go look at you, say, oh boy, if you feel also have a good life, they respect you, man. They respect you also, So it's for me, I like him here. I like him.
I feel because like nobody like the English folks. I never really hang around with them like that, so I don't feel can't generalize. Okay, some of them they're very nice. I know some of them.
Of course.
But the ones where they call the far right, English far right. Oh boy, those ones are the worst past. They was past some German. What do you call it? German. I don't want to use that name. Let's say German rednecks.
It gets certain things where person no go fit talk for this kind of platform. You understand? So maybe we'll just leave it that way. But in terms of like that, just comparing generally, personally, other people forget other opinions. Like I still get a lot of ties to the UK. I did go UK like before COVID. I did go UK every month. My children did everything, but me, since I begin work here, I can't change my mind and say, oh boy, this work of where I get safe, I go Kukuma stay for this side because I like this side. You know what I mean? I like the vibe, I like the community spirit. I like the fact, say, nobody say you go to drive one kind of car, people go to look you anyhow. Say, what you do when you drive this kind of car,
Wow, that one happened for UK.
That one they happen for UK.
So now, even though say black people money for that.
My brother, you know what they call institutionalized racism.
But
You
I
know?
hear say, you know what I hear? I hear say, man, they say they conduct research, say there is no trace, they didn't find any trace of, systemic racism for
Okay,
UK.
make I come bust your bubble. So that's same research. Yesterday,
Mhm.
another so some professors, about 400 and something professors, contacted. They don't agree with that research. Say that research, the government carry the research out by themselves. That those kind of research, you don't carry the research out by yourself. You give it to people like independent people. You just be like, you get what I'm saying? Like you just be like Lekki toll gates. Make government don't talk, say nobody die. No, it's not up to you to say that.
Nigeria government not deny the Instagram live. They deny the Jacob Instagram. No, the Jacob. God forbid bad thing. That brave woman, what do they call her?
I know the switch.
The switch. I said the Jacob. Oh my God, God forbid bad thing, man. The switch. That brave woman. I respect that woman a lot. I mean, I just knew her as a DJ. I never really followed her before, but after that thing happened, man, I want to say, man, listen, man, we get hidden heroes for that country. You just say, man, they fear to come out.
Of course, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong, where I get lots of correct English people, we say, Igbo friends, everything, correct guys, where they come visit me for Ireland, where, in fact, we say now through them, I've been get this job where they do for Ireland here. You get what I'm saying? But in saying that, I just talk about the general consensus now. I'm talking about the general population. When you put everything together, you consider every aspect, personally, and I don't do here like 2 years. So nobody say I just reached here yesterday, this island. So don't worry, we go when you come, you go see what they talk about.
Man, my brother, say, man, like, say, maybe I like to learn history, know about stuff, what they go on, this kind of thing. So me and you go yeah for sure, we go yeah. Anyway, brother, I just want to thank all of you now with Jimmy. I want to say thanks to all of you guys that joined the show. I enjoyed it. This was one of the best shows, that I did. I've been getting a lot of DMs from on Instagram right now from guys I know. Bro, I'm gonna reply to them one by one. I've been getting a lot of DMs. It's so funny from the UK guys. I'm going to reply. And I'm going to give you guys bro, I'll reply, and then, reply with that, because believe me, I don't hate anybody. Okay, I don't hate anybody. I don't have any hate in my heart towards anybody or whatever. I just don't like when people try to dismiss injustice or dismiss some certain incidents that occurred or that keeps occurring and trying to use other things to cover it. It just make you seem worse than what you were fighting against. Like the British people, for example, are so quick to tell you that they defended freedom of speech, from Germany, according to them. But oh boy, the Germany of today, despite its flaws, compared to the UK, oh boy, it better. I love you, Vietnamese. So guys, thanks to all of you guys support the channel. Yes, keep supporting BBC and get your Rafa Akbajori t-shirt right now. DM me if you want it. We're right here. You see Niger flag here. Rafa Akbajori. Supporting my brother Akbajori. Get a copy right now, brothers. God bless you all. Maujo, you see that here?
Yes, bro, I'm here.
Your one last word for the fans. We'll move.
Just want to say, man, we need to just keep supporting each other, man. Africans, not just Nigerians. When we see our brother or our sister, they do something progressive like what BBC is doing, let's all come together, let's support. No need for trying to bring other people down. And let's support our fighters as well, man. And let's be one. Let's love each other and respect each other. That's my message, man.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. God bless you all. Stay blessed, brother. We move.